Arnab, absolutely. I was there and I asked him a pointed question on terrorism, which he responded to, and I asked about Pakistan-sponsored terrorism, which he also said he agreed that it posed dangers to democracies like the US and India. Clearly, he was very, very clear that he's not going to meddle into India's internal affairs, and this is what should silence all those people who are trying to raise the bogey that, oh, the world is against this, and this is something that the Indian government has been doing, which is against the wishes of the people. No, that's not correct. And here is, a global leader, somebody
whether he's aware of the name.
Sanjeev, on the.
Let me complete, sir. Let me complete. Please hear me out. Have the patience to hear me out, and then you talk, please. Okay. So the idea is, when Prime Minister Modi told him that there are 200 million Muslims, there is another thing that also told to the US President, that Prime Minister of India will take care of these Muslims who are Indian citizens. Every Indian is the responsibility of the Prime Minister of India. That's what was told to the US President. That's the reason what he mentioned at the press conference. That's the context that you must hear, and you must understand that this is not somebody who's trying to discriminate. This is, in fact, these riots have been fueled because Donald Trump was here as well. Don't you get this whole pattern that is emerging? That they wanted to malign India, they wanted to damage India's interests, and that's the reason why some of the people today thought that they will try to put words into Donald Trump's mouth as well, which he did not take the bait. He was very clear. So the message is loud and clear that world supports India's, India's action.
And one day before Trump comes to India,
I want to understand.
A huge mob to
I want to understand from you, and I want to understand from Sushant Sareen and Sanjeev Srivastava tonight that this genuflecting attitude, where you are looking silly today. I was very amused, Sushant, at the desperation. They really wanted to get a headline. They did not even think about the fact that there is something called the Supreme Court of India. And when the matter of the CAA is under the consideration of the Supreme Court, approved by the parliamentary process of India, you take it to a visiting foreign president, and he says, listen, I don't want to discuss that. I want to leave that to India. As straightforward as reply as possible. But they really tried hard.
He also said he is a very good
Sushant Sareen, yes please, Sushant.
He's also a very good friend of Imran Khan.
Yeah, this
the very person.
Different context. But can he keep quiet? How can anybody have a conversation?
Yeah, these are pictures of Donald Trump taking off at the airport.
I don't think those people wanted. They didn't want a headline. What they wanted was something to humiliate India and something to humiliate Mr. Modi with. They didn't get that. I think so. There would be a lot of heartburn which Mr. Trump would have caused today. The second thing is, I can bet you anything that the guy who asked that question on CAA, I think it was the BBC fellow, but quite predictably, it had to be BBC.
Yeah.